Thank you very much, Toastmaster and hard clapper. I appreciate that.
We're a very hard clapper.
So what I'm going to share with all of you today is my personal mess to success story. Everybody has one. And if you think deep, you can probably pull those up and figure out how you turn a really bad situation into a really good one. In my case, it changed my entire life. So I'm going to share that with you, and the reason I want to share that with you is because maybe I can help you bring up your mess to success and help you realize how grateful you are for the challenges that you faced in life and how you turn those around to actually be better than you are, than you could have been before. So one of my biggest messes of successes happened when I was starting college. When I got into college, there was a problem. Right? Everybody was picking their majors and deciding what they wanted to do with their careers and picking their lives. And I saw them doing that. And instead of going straight for my bachelor's, I decided to go for my PhD, my player-hating degree. And I walked through the college and there were just beautiful women everywhere. And I was 18 years old. I mean, how could I ignore that? So I decided to focus on something, but it wasn't the right thing at the time. And I didn't really make sense in my mind what was happening, but slowly, my grades were going down, down, down. And I was getting more and more popular. People thought I was a sophomore, even though I was a freshman, only there a few weeks because I was everywhere. But my grades were slowly dropping. And I didn't care. I just kept partying, I kept going. It was fun, it was exciting. It didn't matter. And I just went for what I felt was the right thing, and what I felt was fun. So you can imagine where this wound up. Now, I knew eventually I'd have to pay the repercussions for this, but I had no idea how serious the repercussions would be. So my second semester of my freshman year, my parents get a notice. And the way my college worked, the parents never really got any notification until something bad was happening. So my parents get this notice that I'm on academic probation. Now, I don't know the colleges you may have gone to if you guys have that concept, but an academic probation in my school meant you screwed up the first semester, so if you do it again, you're expelled. That's what it meant. And that's the message my parents got. And they had no warning. I wasn't telling them anything. They get this note in the mail that I'm failing out of school. Now, this is from two hardworking parents. And a lot of us we have all had hardworking parents. My parents busted their butt to get me in college. My parents, they do trade shows, right? They sell heavy gold and silver jewelry at trade shows. They have to take that stuff, put it in vans, drive it, sometimes 12, 18, 20 hours to get where they're going, and stand there all day and sell it. And my parents did that to put food on the table and me and my sister in college. Okay? I didn't care, I was 18. But what happened was, they saw this, they realized all this hard work and blood, sweat, and tears they were doing was getting them absolutely nowhere. And it was funny what happened. I expected them to get upset, but I didn't expect what they did. They looked at me like I died. They looked at me and they said, you know what? We don't understand why this happened. We can't believe you're even our son. Maybe college isn't right for you. And they went away. They didn't even say anything. They went into a bedroom and closed the door. And I heard my mom sobbing. And I don't know, maybe my dad was too. I don't know. And then they came back out and they said, you know what? Maybe college isn't for you. Maybe you can join us in business and just work for us the rest of your life. And I said, wow. That's an interesting proposition. To go sit in a van with them for 18 hours? I don't think so. And, stand there with, people who want to buy chains and say things like, I want a 36-inch chain to land here. This is where 18-inch chain lands, miss. I don't want to do that all day. So I decided it was time to make a change, but I had no idea how. I knew I wanted to go back to school, so I told them, guys, give me another chance. I'll figure something out. And they didn't believe me, but something told them to make it happen anyway, because they had pretty much given up. So I go back to school the start of my sophomore year with a 1.2 GPA and no idea how I'm going to succeed and come out of this rat hole that I put myself in. And I'm walking into the union, and a friend of mine comes up, and he says, we start talking, and he says, okay, what's going on? He said, I just changed my major into this brand new major called Information Systems Engineering. I said, what the heck is that? He said, I don't know, it's computers, business, it's easy, I just took it. easy? I was a mechanical engineer. I was like, oh man, I got to do this easy thing. So I switched right away. I went right to the administration office, switched my major, and went into that. But something interesting happened when I switched that major. All of a sudden, this brand new vision showed up for me. Okay, I saw myself. The information system major was a combination of business classes and computer science classes. And I love computers, and I didn't realize how much I love computers until I started that major. And I said, wow, I can do this. I can build systems for people that can solve problems. And all of a sudden, I saw myself as this really cool-looking consultant, right? Really nice suit, a cool briefcase, walking from building to building, helping people solve problems. That's me. I can do that. Instantly, my whole life changed. All of a sudden, my friends that I was hanging out with, that were partying with me all day long, they kind of disappeared. And a whole new collection of friends showed up without me even knowing. Next thing you know, I went from having a 1.2 GPA to, in the exact same semester afterward, the subsequent semester, 3.4. Completely changed everything around. Just because I started having a vision, I saw where I wanted to go, and my motivations completely changed. Everything came around that. So what I want to share with you is if you have a vision for what you want to do, you will achieve it, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So thank you very much, and have a good day.